Welcome back to the American Dream. This time I've got with me Katie Messenger. She's a realtor with Keller Williams Realty. Katie, thanks so much for coming on the American Dream.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. So we are talking about foreclosures today. I would love to know, what are some of the options for someone who may be having a difficult time keeping up with payments?
Sure. I think this is a really important topic to talk about right now because the language has been everything's hot, everything's moving. However, there's a whole subset of people that maybe aren't getting the attention they need or don't know where to go for answers. So there's a few options. One is we can try and get the payments back up to a non-delinquent status, so that way they can try and keep the home. We can work with the mortgager to try and figure out what that would look like for them, if it's a refinance or helping find some family members that might be able to help contribute. The other option that is probably easier is to do what's called a short sale, and that would be to find a buyer for the property before it goes into foreclosure status, and that way we can eliminate all the phone calls, all the letters from the banks, and let them move on to the next chapter of their life.
Sure. So you said short sale is an option. What exactly is a short sale, and why would someone need to do one?
A short sale is when somebody has more money in the house than what it's worth, and they're getting a little bit behind on the payments. They can't keep up. So they work with a real estate agent and an attorney to help negotiate to sell the house for less than what is owed. So it's short of what is owed on the property. Somebody may want to do this again to avoid foreclosure. There's no fees involved with doing a short sale. Everything is just erased at the end of the day, and people can move on and eventually buy another property in as little as about 3 years.
Katie, you sound like you are one of those resources. You seem to know a lot about foreclosures. Now, what is one piece of advice you could give someone who might be facing foreclosure?
Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's a very difficult time. I understand, nobody wanted to be in this situation in the first place. Most people facing this situation have had either a death or a loss of job or a divorce or some sort of tragic event kind of being thrown at them. It's okay. It happens. We are here to help. Just don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help and guidance in order to get you out of the situation. There's plenty of resources for you.
Katie, I know you don't deal with just foreclosures. You've got a listing on the market that isn't a foreclosure. Would you like to touch on it?
Sure. This is a really unique property. It's over on Watterson Trail in J-Town. It's actually just over 4 acres. It's an old farmhouse style. It's gorgeous. It's got 3 bedrooms with an optional space for a 4th bedroom. Beautiful original features, big detached 30 by 30 outbuilding and an attached garage, and it's got a beautiful creek in the front yard as well. So really unique property right in the middle of the city.
Sounds so charming. If you have any questions on foreclosures or this listing, contact Katie. Thank you again for being on the American Dream. We look forward to having you back again.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for watching the American Dream. We'll be right back with more.